to take. Okay, I want to talk about like stand-up specials. So I just talked about Domino Effect, which, like I said, is becoming in the top 5, top 10 of my favorite stand-ups. Obviously, Raw Eddie Murphy is in there. Delirious is good too, but I watch Raw more than Delirious. Like the main joke I remember from Delirious when he was talking about the kids and how they be roasting each other, and they'll say anything like, "You drop your ice cream, you drop your ice cream, your mama on welfare, your mama on welfare." Like, I don't know why I remember that joke so much, but that's the main joke I remember from that. And Raw. Every time towards the end of Raw, I'm like, I'm not gonna cry laugh this time. I'm not gonna laugh hard, and I laugh hard every time. It's just like when you Eric Benet, sometimes I cry. You be like, I ain't gonna get teary eyed. He hit that note at the end, and it's over. You like, dang, got me again. But it's just like Raw when he started talking about he call his daddy drunk and all this other stuff. I don't know why that gets me every time. Every time. See, that's how you know when something good. When you can watch it multiple times and it's still hilarious. It's like why Friday is so good and such a classic. Because every time you watch it, it's funny. And you notice something different, like an Easter egg or whatever. You notice something different, and it's just, how many you watch something so many times and know it so vividly, but you still have stuff that you notice and see. Like, people didn't notice that it was a dude in the bed next time when she was talking to Craig for the longest, which is hilarious. Like, you know, for the longest. And then, I don't know if y'all remember that scene. This don't got nothing to do with that. I'll be going on tangents, but I don't know if y'all remember that scene where they were, the drive-by, and they was running, and then they hid in the truck. And then, Smokey was crying. He's like, "Oh, mama." And then Craig said, "Shut up, her fat ass can't do nothing." I gotta listen closely, because they whisper.
Ain't gonna ever smoke weed. Craig, I love you, man. Shut up. Man, don't let me go. Shut up, man. Her fat ass can't do nothing.
That is funny, but anywho, that movie is so good. But stuff like that is like, it's so good that every time you see it, you're like, that's why Martin is so good. Martin is so good. Every time you watch it, it's hilarious. I don't know why. I don't watch it. Martin is probably like the only show I feel like never went off TV. That's the only show I can never remember, like, dang, I wish it'd come back on TV. Like, since the 90s, I don't ever remember it not being on TV. I don't know if it had or not, but I don't ever remember it not being on TV. Multiple channels or just one channel, but I don't ever remember it going off TV. That is amazing. And it's still good. Like, I still watch it. Like, weekly. Like, I watch Martin weekly, which is crazy. Like, if I just want to throw something on or something, I put on Martin. Or any really 90s sitcom, but Martin mostly. But it's like, how is it still funny? And, you know, seeing the episode so many times. Like, that's actually ridiculous that it's that good. So, yeah, Raw, it gets me every time. It's hilarious. I know I've been talking about their videos, talking about, like, Kevin Hart's last, batch of stand-ups, because they're not good. But I don't want that to get misconstrued that his first batch is really good. Like, that's why it makes me, like, not disappointed, not angry, but I'm like, ugh, what is this? Because I know his earlier stuff is so good. I'm like, I don't want this new stuff. I don't know what this is, but I don't want it. It's not making me laugh. It's different if you never thought Kevin Hart was funny, then of course you're not gonna like his stuff. But I thought his stand-up was very funny. Like, I'm a Grown Little Man is probably in my top 5. So I don't understand how this last batch of stuff is not good. I'm like, what is this? I don't get this out of here. Like, can we go back to that? I know you different now, but we gotta find a way to get back to that. But because he is a storyteller too. Like, Kevin Hart probably out of all the comedians has the most quotable stuff. Like, I feel like people quote, like, if you tell anybody, even if they're not a fan of Kevin Hart, like, quote a Kevin Hart joke right now, it's literally so many to quote. Of course, the thing about his teacher when, he cussed out, and then the thing about his dad, and all this stuff. Like, it's so much stuff to quote. Then what his mom, and he was in the, what you call the gnats, and she's like, the gnats is taking my baby, and then the ostrich, like, see, look, my brain ping pong ever. He has so many memorable jokes, like quotable jokes, like, but I don't know what happened. But anywho, but let's just focus on the good. Focus on I'm a grown little man. It's seriously funny because I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I'm a grown little man is really funny. I feel like I'm a grown little man. It's like nostalgia for me. That's why I like it so much. Certain stuff, like certain albums and stuff, depending on the time frame or where you were, it's like it's gonna be important to you. So I feel like I'm a grown little man. It's like important to me. Like I remember where I was when I first seen it. I remember the time and all this other stuff. So that I'm a grown little man is always probably gonna be in the top for me. And it's really fun. Get money. Get money. We say that all the time. But so yeah, I'll be talking about Kevin Hart's last batch, but his earlier batch stuff is really good. Like it's really undeniable. So we know he got it in him for him to do that. That's why I'd be like, what is this? That's why when Tyler Perry is like, Diary Bad Black Woman is really good. I don't care nobody say that. The movie is really good. The play is really good. I ain't seen the play in so long, but I remember when we first watched it, we were just laughing so hard. Then my daddy left it at his family house and told me he gonna buy it. Never bought it again, child. So, child, but nah, I think it's on like BT Plus or something. But I'm gonna watch it again and see if it's still funny. But when I was younger, it was just so funny. And then the movie, I still watch the movie. The movie is really good. Like, so you got it in you. You can't do it. So Mia Copa or however you say it or whatever, all this other stuff. It's like, what are you doing? Like, it ain't bad, but when you compare it to, I feel like Tyler Perry, every time he do like a movie on Netflix, like that movie where the lady wig wasn't moving, it was stiff, and she was in the shower and it wasn't wet. But those movies, I feel like they be like Lifetime feels. Like I watch like a lot of Lifetime movies, so I feel like if you don't watch Lifetime, maybe you like ooh this and this, but this really it just gives Lifetime movie vibes. That's really all it is, which I don't mind. But compared to like Diary of a Mad Black Woman, it's like what is that? I like Why Did I Get Married to like two, 1 and 2. I like both of them. Why Did I Get Married 1 and 2. They're really good, but it's very strange because his character, Tyler Perry character, in both of those movies is the only character that was nothing wrong with him. He literally was perfect. He had no problem. He was literally the only character in both of the movies that nothing was wrong with him. That is very strange. How your character is the only character that ain't nothing. He perfect. I can't remember nothing that he did that was wrong in the movie. That is very weird, but I digress, child. I don't know what is going on. How you write a flaw with every character but the character you play? So you the only good black man that there could be? Child. But anywho, I be going on tangents. Ooh, what's another stand-up special? Obviously, guys loves me. Since I have never saw anything done like that, I feel like it should be in the top. I don't know about top 5, but it should definitely be in top 10 because I've never seen nothing done like that before, and I've watched a lot of stand-up, so I feel like although it came out recently, people like you can be like classic and all this other stuff, but when something's so recent, but it is really good because I've never seen something done like that, so that's in the top 2. Obviously Katt Williams, Pimpin'. All this stuff got pimping it. Pimp Chronicle, child, but it's pimping, the one where he had the long sleeve black and then the tie. And then the jeans, like Polo Ting, and all real motherfuckers is waiting on one opportunity to show them up. They ain't bullshit. Like that is my favorite, one of my favorite like quotables. It's like a long quotable. That's my favorite quotable. It's like, if I ain't a tiger, this is not a drill. Yeah, that's a good special. I always be like, do I like that one or the one where he had the green on, which I think is the Pimp Chronicles, where he hustling. Then he said you can do everything to that song, hustling. I don't know which one it is. The one where he talking about his son Ritalin, and then he regret putting his son on Ritalin because like obviously he a kid and ain't nothing wrong with him. He don't even really, he just a kid. He got stopped in midair. This is what you want, what?
The nigga the shit in the kitchen. He was on the way to his room hard ass. I'm being good like you want it, daddy.
But yeah, those two are really funny to me. I like Arnaz J. I mean, obviously Aziz Ansari, the first one. What's it called? I don't know. I'm not good with the names of Aziz Ansari one because I feel like he always wears a suit, except for the last one I think where he had it was like the intimate crowd. It was at a comedy show that he used to go to or something. Like he had like a regular outfit then, like a beanie and stuff. But for like his other stuff, he feel like he had on suits. So the names blur and then which one they are blur. But can't get no more free Randy. What the first one is called, but I remember the first one is really good. I didn't know who he was. I just remember him popping up on award, so I ended up watching his special, the first one, and I'll put in what it's called, but I literally can't remember. That one was really good. I don't go back to Aziz Ansari stand-ups like that, but every time I watch them, I think they're really good. And I think the one before the last one too, where he was asking the crowd to raise their hand and showing how they were hypocrites. I don't think he had a suit on in that one either. I think he was he sitting down in that too? I don't know, but that one's good too. But like all of them are good, but I don't necessarily go back to them. That don't mean they're not good, but I just don't necessarily go back to them. But when I watch them, they are good. I feel like Raw I watch, Kevin Hart's I'll watch. Like the first probably 3 I'll watch. I think Serious Funny, the one where he was talking about Shaq, where he had like the black leather jacket on. Was it gray leather jacket? Child, see, he'll be blurring together for me too, child. But that one he's talking about Shaq, that whole little part, that kind of like, I wish they would have took that out because that like ruined it for me. It felt too like forced. Like sometimes when celebrities be getting together and they be like laughing at each other, it be seeming so weird. It be seeming forced, like forced laughs, like fake laughs. Yeah, I don't really love that, but so I'm like, I could deal without that in the special. But what did I name? I named Raw. I'm a grown woman. It's pimping. Domino Effect. God Loves Me. Is that my top 5? Favorite stand-up right now? I don't know. It might be. I was saying Arnaz J one is good too. I think of what it's called. I can remember the poster. The poster is vividly in my head, but I can't think of the name right now. That one is good too. That one's really funny. Obviously. He's a good storyteller. I feel like anything I see of him, it has always been funny. Def Comedy Jam back in the day, like I didn't really watch Def Comedy Jam like that, but when I look at like the clips of him, they're literally hilarious. Like hilarious. I'm like, was always funny, and that was before comedy. So I watched Gary Owens stand-ups too. I've seen Corey's too. See, I don't know that. I'm not good at the names of them. And then once I watch them once, and like I go back to them. I feel like Eddie Murphy's, Kevin Hart's, Katt Williams, those are like specials you go back to. You know? Like, especially like the popular ones. I feel like you go back to those because they have good replay value. I really do think they have good replay value. Oh, what was I talking about? I watched Gary Owens too, but I know the last one he has Black Famous, but then he have I Got My Associates. Those are the 2 I can think of off the top of my head right now. Man, obviously Gary Owens is a good comedian. They're good. Gary was something more neat. I don't heard it before, but he's like, yeah, they don't compliment you, and like the church people be like, oh yeah, child, you getting fat, but you look so just cute though. Like, how you gonna insult me and compliment me at the same time? He's like, basically that's what Monique was doing. Obviously he didn't say that joke. He said a better joke, obviously, because he's a comedian. But it was that sentiment, like, you nice nasty, which is crazy and true and funny. So
they will cut your legs out as they're saying they love you, without question. They will bring up the darkest shit that you've said or they found out about, and then say, "But we still love you." They'll say shit nobody's known about. They'll be like, "Yeah, we know you had an abortion 2 days ago in Texas, and it was illegal, and we know you should be in jail right now, but we love you. We will bail you out from jail because abortion is illegal." in Texas, and you were on your second trimester. So, yeah. But we love you, sister, and we want to be here for you when you get out of jail, because the cops are on their way right now to arrest you. But we will be there when you get out. And I hope when you're in prison, you start reading and coming to grips with who you are and ask Jesus for forgiveness. They will go for your fucking throat and then say they love you. I don't know if anybody else has picked up on it, but man.
My real beef was when you keep on trying to say I'm not funny. That's like the N-word for comedy. You're not funny. That's my whole thing. And that nigga used to always mention people name. I was like, I'll shit on them. I'll blow them up. What the fuck you keep talking about? Michael Blackson, Gary Owens, they all cool. They my peers, whatever. But
You should think that you're a better comedian, just like you should think you're a better rapper and all this other stuff. But I mean, he's not. But it's good that he thinks that. And I'm sure somebody thinks that, you know, he's better than Gary. I don't know about Michael Blackson. I don't know about Michael Blackson stand-up wise. The little stuff I've seen of him, I haven't liked. It just been like he just be relying on his accent and not really saying much of anything to me personally. It's like he be relying on that character from Next Friday, which is whatever. But Corey Holcomb and Phase on Love, people always talking about, you know, they always talking about comedians and all this other stuff, but I mean, they have a podcast to talk about whatever they want. They can talk about whatever they feel like. But Corey Holcomb and Phase on Love always talking. They, you know, people always say they always talking about people, but I feel like Phase on Love and Corey Holcomb are different. That means they're strong in their opinion, but they're different because Corey Holcomb, you can't say he's not funny. You can say he's not as successful as me, but you can't say that you're funnier than him. I hate when people do that. It's like a cop out. Be like, and I feel like Darnell did that on The Breakfast Club. He was like, well, child, basically I'm more successful. It's like, yeah, but you're not funnier though, and you made sure you didn't say that, which is subjective, obviously. But I think if we did a poll about actual being funny and not who was more popular, then obviously Corey would be funny. Definitely, I feel like if you poll comedians, they would say Corey is funny. Like, I don't even think it would be close. I really think it would be a landslide. That's the difference between Corey and Faison. Corey has bodies of work that can show for. I feel like Corey is in people's tops as far as comedians. I don't think Faison Love is in anybody's top, but because I don't think most people know about, you know, stand up. Corey is like D-Ray to me. I feel like they both say offensive stuff, but they make it so funny. Then you be like, I shouldn't be laughing at this, but it's so funny. Then you're laughing. I feel like him and D-Ray do that. But I don't know if D-Ray still is that pushing the line, but I know he was back in the day. I don't know if he is or not now, so I haven't seen him currently in a while. I know he got a stand-up on Netflix, but I feel like that was a while ago. It wasn't long time ago, but it wasn't recent either. So I don't know if he's still like really be pushing the line, because he seems like he's evolved now and grown, you know, as a person. Corey still seems like his child is still the same. pushing the line, child crossing the line, but that's all I got. See you on the back inside, flip inside, you know. Whatever, bye.